Hello, fellow academics, and welcome back to the next episode of Gear Haven. We're in the process of sorting everything out again. In the last episode, we have built that bad water discharge that will actually be supplying us with power moving forward. And as part of that entire process, we'll make sure that we're significantly expanding our power production so that everything is going on just smoothly. I also placed a little bit of dynamite here to add the extra space for the turnaround, because we want to bring this back up and then probably like one down, one up, and another one down. We'll see if we add a third one on top of this, but you know, future worries. For now, we do have a proper continuous power supply, which is, as it stands right now, not quite producing enough power. So each one of these produces about 500, and that means we should build actually the next two of these large power wheels as well. So let's go ahead and set this up to the highest priority. Can you guys actually reach that from over here? I don't quite know. Well, we can put a path in so there won't be any trouble. And then we connect it up over here with more power shafts. All right. The next big thing we probably need to expand into is the mine. We do have the logs. We almost have the gears. And we're slacking massively on the treated planks because this one has been paused. Where are all our beavers? There is one beaver building apparently on the lowest priority, but we currently don't have any beavers. So let's have a look. I usually don't ever look into this. Power, well-being, where is it? Housing? No, must be, it is workplaces. Builder hut. 4 out of 4. You're fully set up. Hauling post. I forgot where I placed the hauling post though. Seriously though, where did I place the hauling post? Is your builder hut? You up there are builder's hut. Okay, we should be able to find it actually through here. Still strange. All right. Oh yeah, right. All right, I'm gonna set you on a normal priority because I think haulers have become a little bit more valuable right now than our builders, just to keep our economy going and making sure we do have enough food for our beavers to well, work with. All right, we also have a bit more of the extra space up here with the canola, so we're gonna fill this up. Probably gonna remove the stuff back here again. And just checking. No, not you. You can't reach that either. So we might turn this into something else, but we'll see. Right. We do have 5 injured beavers, which means slowly we should be making our way towards our beaver bots. And I guess it only needs a ton of science. And we do have all the science that we could possibly need. So it becomes more of a question of where do we want to put it? I mean, over here would be kind of nice. And then, considering there won't be a large power wheel here, we could actually connect power up over this way. So bear with me for that. If we're gonna add this here, and we already know we're gonna have a second row of these levees going down this way. don't need you here, actually. That's pretty good. And then we can already put in a staircase here. So we can place all the dynamite down here that we want. Again, just a double layer over there. So we can make our way all the way back with more power wheels. And then technically, if we leave this open, we could place another one. Like if this goes down there, this goes back up, and then the next one goes back down and actually comes straight out of here. So I think we'll plan for that as well already. So the only downside that I see... Oh, hold on. Once we've built this, we're not going to fill it up with anything, really. So we can go ahead and place some platforms here that will allow us to directly connect into our power system with our bot factory, and then this entire area will become our bot factory. Okay. I think I got it now. All right, need to set stuff up a little bit. A lot of stuff is now on very highest priority, but I think it'll be okay. Once we start having our bots, we don't need to deal with the injuries anymore, and that overall will definitely be beneficial for us. We could even, in the long term, connect this area up here into that part there to keep sort of the water supply going. And at that point, it might be worthwhile it's a bit of an awkward step down, to be honest. I mean, we could finally fill it up, right? Not quite necessary, I don't think so. What are we actually waiting for? We do have a ton of logs. Why aren't you guys prioritizing? You are set to normal priority. That explains it. All right. High priority there. Because they should be done relatively quickly. Can already detonate this away. And actually, this will always be open. So we should be able to just close this off. Okay. I think things are coming along all right. Big power production overhaul in this episode, but not too bad a thing, to be honest. Yeah. Again, we do have all the material that we need. Just slacking, I guess, a little bit on our builder side of things. Right, and I am glad I left all of this open, basically, because in order to... I forgot, you can now build paths around corners. Awesome. I'm glad I left this open, because we will need to build all of this from this side here. So, yeah, be good to have it. All right, staircase is in. Also, okay, you guys are already on the highest priority. Actually, we need to set all of that on highest priority as well. So we have a proper path around here. And then we're adding this one and this side on the highest priority too. Already, why are we at 2,700? Crazy. But once this last power wheel is in and fully connected, we're in a pretty good space to keep our power supply up and running. All right, now if I explode all of this away, I won't be able to use that staircase to get down there again. I guess that's also all right. For now, we're just gonna add this here. All right, all right, all right. You guys are doing a pretty good job at wrapping this up, and we should have enough dynamite to finish these. Good, good, good. Still plank's doing okay, log's doing okay. So overall in a good position. All right, food is actually going up. Water seems to be still stable. I would still love to see this turned into the automated water pumps. But then we also need to get our power supply in there. Not entirely sure yet how we're gonna do that. And then, like I said, we kind of want to move this forester into a more sensible position. I guess we can already set that up. Just over there. Gives us a little bit of space back here. And then we'll be able to utilize that area up here with the oaks at some point once we put in a staircase on this side. I wonder actually, I could put the corner staircase here. There we go. With that, I mean, we could check it out. Let's have them build it and then see if they can actually get up there. But we could even just put them actually over here. Again, might not be the worst idea to have. So yeah, let's plan for that. All right. All the dynamite is almost in, but you guys can't reach because I forgot to connect this up. All right. Please finish the dynamite so I can remove that staircase. And then I guess we already start building the water wheels in the other direction. Yeah, because once they are in, they can wrap this part up. And I don't need to think about it anymore. All right, so you guys still have a path out here, so that's good. Let me destroy that. Detonate all of this up. We don't need to explode you off, so I think we'll be fine. And then, like I mentioned before, technically, we have this power wheel that we're placing here extend to. So we will only be able to utilize this area here, which is still overall not too bad because in the long term, we won't be needing this path up here. That will become useless. Which I guess it technically is already, because we can still walk around here. And they can reach all of this from that side here. Okay. Okay. Stuff is starting to clarify in my head, which is a good starting point. Alright. We'll also make sure that we have the space here to build all the buildings that need to be in there. Why am I exploding this off? All right. Oh no, I did want to explode this off. Did I? Definitely not this one. I guess the ones next to it would make sense. Just so we have sort of this going down here, going up there. So we have a little bit of the extra space up here. I think that makes sense. Would that be perfect? I think that would be perfect. All right. So all of this actually needs to go at the same level. Going down, going up, swinging back down. So all of this needs to go as well. And then while we are waiting for all of this, they can already put in all the dynamite over here. And because I know we need it, you can also put in all the dynamite there. Double dynamite on top. There we go. And that should be an overall good situation to be in. All right. Now, like I said before, we want to make sure. Actually, we could even just go ahead and fully connect this up. Not sure if we need it yet, but it's only a couple of planks extra, so that's not too bad. All right, regular season back in. Will we have to worry about flooding for our beavers there? Kind of. Dynamite's not looking so hot. Already building all of that. A bit worried about flooding. Not gonna lie. A little bit worried. But the more important part, we can now place a bot factory. Well, once I clear out the path. Let's do all of that. And then let's have a look how our bot factory is going to fit in here. And obviously it's going to fit in here perfectly. And where would I want to put it? On this side? Or here? Maybe I'll put it up there. 500 signs, yeah, that's fine. Gonna place 2 more like this. And yes, I'm hoping. Oh, no. Hold on. All right. First of all, I need to make sure our beavers don't get... Oh, you can't reach it? Oh, this is not connected up. Okay. So they are safe. They're not going to walk down here. So I do appreciate that. There's a bit of flooding going on there. Keeping an eye on this. Actually, beaver's unwell. Who got contaminated? All right. So first things first. Well-being, decontamination pod. Yeah, we need one, unfortunately. You need power. There's a good spot up here. 400 science. Sorry, guys. Highest priority on that as well. Don't quite know where the beaver got contaminated. But I guess that's just what it is. And you know what? Let's go ahead. Put another one right next to that. Okay, and then the decontamination chamber again right next to it. Oh, one beaver died because of the contamination, or... Well, it has been sorted. So let me remove these plants. Because apparently we don't need them anymore. All right. So back to the actual bot plants. We want a bot factory here. We're putting one on top. And then we're adding one bot factory here and the bot assembler right next to it. Okay. Now, we will need to connect this up. And that should be straightforward-ish. Yeah. Yeah. Just thinking. So let's go into this part right here. You just need to connect up there. And then... No, hold on. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's make sure we keep sort of that path out there. For our beavers to walk on top. Okay, so more vertical power shafts. And then add that in here. All right, here we go. Highest priority on all of that. And in order to get up there, we need a temporary staircase right there. Highest priority as well. And I don't think you have any other high priorities at the moment. So they should hopefully build these relatively quickly. We do have almost all the materials. The planks will be, we'll be shy of planks. Let's actually pause for now some of the gear workshops, meaning all of the gear workshops. That will help us in the long run. All right. I am wondering if we need to modify this area here a little bit, like remove that dam. I think this is what's causing, but it is, we are going downhill afterwards. So we might need to fully reconsider this area. Bummer. But yeah, future worries, definitely future worries. You don't have a path connection. We can fix that. No, I haven't selected the recipe. That's what it is. Actually, no. Let's have you do some limbs, because we need more of the limbs. And you can do the chassis, and then you can do the heads. Oh, really, mates? Seriously. And breathe. I guess there's one thing that I need to deal with anyways. And that is making sure they can get up here. So let's go ahead and put a relatively simple path system up here. There we go. Connect the path through here. And then we're setting these on slightly lower priority. Don't die on me, guys. Once your friends finally build these top things, we can remove the staircase. And then you're good to go. What is our power production currently looking like? 7,000. Very nice. Okay, so the top power shafts are in, meaning I can remove that staircase. There we go. And then make sure we're connecting this up also on the highest priority. So we can make that power connection to the other side. You guys can also now reach that, which is good. And at some point we need to figure out where we're gonna put in our storage for the bot stuff. Which could actually be nice to have right next to it. So let me make sure this is on a slightly higher priority. Because then we can build the large warehouses that we still need to unlock. Just here, 1, 2, 3, and we should be able to get over there from these platforms. All right, drought has started, meaning our power drops. We're still at max level. Now let me go ahead actually and high prioritize all of you. So these are exploded now. And then double platforms here. Again, it'll help us build the warehouses on top. All right, bot heads are being produced. The bot assembler is also now working. Slowly, but working. So that's not too bad. And I wonder if I can actually... No, you're too... that would have been nice to place the charging stations here. What we can do though, so we have a little industry area here, is if we temporarily remove that connection, 200, no, it's 5 planks, 15 gears, and 5 metal blocks. We're just short on the planks. I guess they're still sinking all of them in here. Where else do we have a good spot for a charging station? Actually, here is a good spot, because we're not going to be using these edges here. So let's put 2 in there. Actually set one of you to the highest priority. Although without an assembler, we don't need a power station. Yeah, big surprise there, right? We do have 26 more dynamite. Maybe temporarily I will now connect this up. There we go. So they will be able to reach the dynamite down here. Still on the highest priority. So are you? Actually, I will set all of this on a slightly higher priority. So we definitely have the bad water flow that we need. And in the long term, so this is going up here. You're basically stopping there. No, you need to go all the way through. Not all the way through. You are stopping here. All right. Let's actually plan it out like we mean it. So you need to stop here. Which means this one actually needs to go all the way through here. And once they have put in that last dynamite, I can remove, actually I can now remove this path. They should be able to reach that last dynamite no matter what. Oh, hold on, hold on. No, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah, and you're stopping here. Good. All right. Dynamite is all in. Good. We do have that path here now available as well. Why are you not done yet? You're almost done. How is the charging station coming? It's also waiting on planks. Our plank production is doing okay. I think we just need... Oh, I still have one gear workshop running. Alright, let's pause that gear workshop. And I think we just need to restructure our gear workshop, plank workshops, probably down here, to be honest. All right, bot assembler is in though. Awesome, awesome. And the first charging station is in as well. Now we're just waiting. Beavers How did you get contaminated? Wait. Were you guys walking around that you get contaminated? I honestly don't know. All right, come on, you can do it. I guess this dynamite can already be removed. Yeah, looking okay. Beaver is injured. Guess that makes sense too. We do have still a ton of... Oh, wow. You guys made some good progress over there. Alright, we're definitely not gonna resume you. So let me remove that. And definitely, I think in one of the next few episodes, we will need to work on this underground mine to get things up and running. Now that we are producing bots though, that should overall be good. Oh wow, we're actually using up almost all of our power for that. Ooh. Come on, bot. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Pause. Here we go. We have built the first bot in this playthrough. Let me quickly take a screenshot. Actually, I'm going to end the episode right now. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.